My name is Nelson Phillips. I was born and raised here in North Vancouver, spent most of my life in Deep Cove. I spent most of my life growing up in a Christian household where I had parents that regularly took us to church as part of growing up with me and my younger siblings. But it wasn't really, I would say maybe kind of in my early ages and kind of teens, it was more kind of going through the motions and more participating in something that my parents had really got us to do as a family. Although I feel that I adapted a lot of those principles, I really felt like I'd never kind of gone through that journey for myself to really try to find a deeper connection with Jesus and really just try to more encapsulate really his teachings for myself. The last 6 months, or maybe to kind of close to a year, there's been quite a series of events that have really, I'd say, contributed a lot of just kind of seeing how I feel that a lot of our culture is kind of being pushed in a direction where there are so many more negative influences than positive influences. I've also been in a relationship with my girlfriend who's been a big contributor in bringing me closer to God as well. And also just kind of seeing a lot of this kind of almost evidence and kind of things that were almost kind of made it, I would say like almost without a doubt in my mind, it was almost kind of hard to ignore these kind of series of things that I just saw happening within my life. And really just got this stronger sense of being driven towards Jesus and towards God. So my first time coming to the Bridge was earlier this year with my parents and my girlfriend Jasmine. We came to the Thanksgiving service, and it was overall just something to kind of do as a family, but did definitely feel the calling to be more connected to the church and wanted to more kind of see what a service had been like after so many years of not participating. Just really found that just God kind of spoke to us in so many ways, just through the people, through the messages that we continued to get through coming at that service. And it really, from there, I was currently coaching some classes and things like that on Sundays. So it was one of the best things that I feel like we've ever done. It's really just allowed me to kind of dive deeper into my own journey, where I've now started a morning devotion that I've just found has kind of grounded me so much more in my day-to-day life. Really just asking God to fill me with his message, with his guidance. Overall, I've just felt it so transformational and really just finding such a big piece that was missing for me in my life. I would say I feel like a much more grounded person. I feel just a much more stronger sense of peace from inside. I just feel that peace radiates outwards as well. I certainly feel like a more loving and caring person. But I feel that it's an ever-going journey. The more that I get into it, the more that I realize that I'm not perfect, and there are so many areas of my life that I do need to change moving forward. And so it has been a bit of a struggle for me to both accept God's grace, but to also feel that I need to do better as well. Jesus kind of took me out of a darker place where I was starting to even kind of question myself a little bit. I'd say that a lot of the morals that Christianity teaches and things like that really stuck with me from a very young age, and felt that was kind of pretty foundational to who I was as a person. But over the last couple of years, I was almost like losing the drive or kind of forgetting why I was almost doing it. And just almost seemed to think you'd see people that would act in dishonorable ways. They've reached such high levels of certain success, it almost just makes you, why am I following this kind of more virtuous route, or why am I holding myself to a higher standard that, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like it really kind of matters. And just since being able to connect with Jesus, I really just feel a much more deeper sense of purpose in acting with integrity, with doing good in the world. And just having that kind of snowball effect to those around you, definitely taken me out of a darker mental place and given me a much more positive outlook towards life in general. Choosing to get baptized because I've just really come to a moment where I felt that this was certainly a point where I was kind of going from, I would certainly say earlier in my life I would be more defined as a lukewarm Christian, and I feel that now I've kind of taken the stage to really call myself a Christian, to really decide that that's how I want my life to be led. And I really just want this to be a kind of a very strong indication and commitment to God that this is how I've chosen to live my life, that I want to make a public statement of that, and really just do anything that I can to show God that I am here to live my life in alignment for Him and for His word.